games down. All of that leads us to this day. The road to Oklahoma City starts here. This is the 2020 play the number 3 seeded Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Now, this is the play-in round. This is win or go home. This year, the junior lefty, one of the few left-handed aces in the ASUN 2-2-3 order for the Govs. You see some talent littered throughout this entire line. Junior from Louisville, Kentucky.
As they move through the box.
Lifts that one into shallow left field and bringing that one in for out number 2. So 5 for the Stetson Hatters. Clary with the glove on that last one. It's that Coach Robinson Cousins highlighted yesterday at practice. Next one, high lifter out into center field, getting underneath it and taking it in for an easy one. Start this one off, and now towing the rubber. Jordan Benefield, the lefty, or the facing a very dangerous hitter in all-conference third-team selection, and Brianna, a blazing fast Stetson team on the base pass. A 2-hopper over, a nice sidearm delivery to get her at first base. A great play from freshman Gia Napoli, followed by Yvette Morgan, Niemeyer.
Seeing each other this year, so they're probably trying to figure each other out. They'll use this first inning. A lot of times that lead.
Next one lifted high into shallow left field. It's been a popular territory for the out. So 2 quick outs. Sowski Anderson, the mainstay over at third, and Hodem also is batting leadoff. Again, today's circumstances, the 2-2, that one line through the middle. We have our first base hit of the 2023 softball championship of the first inning. This is Niemeyer. She shoots it the opposite way, right through the hole. Back-to-back singles, back-to-back pitches. And it's funny how the outlook of a game can change after just 2 pitches. All of a sudden, you're in a... Benefield delivers. That one's in there. Got her looking and gets out of the jam. 2 runners left on.
As pitchers, the key is to get that good start. So you saw Benefield being able to shut that.
Well, 3-1. Just skied over to shortstop. Brought in for out number 1. Gloving that. Batted .349 coming into this, but only with 63 at bat, so a little played. They were at the 2-3, evens 4 spot as that one's lifted into the gap. That one's got some power to it, and that will be a loud single.
That challenge, and they come in and they make a name for themselves right off the bat. And
the payoff. Hit hard and over her head, falls to green grass in center field. Back-to-back singles for Austin Peay.
I like that leadership to go out there.
2-1. Just pointed out into left field. Runners are going to stay at first and second. So a big timeout for Hobbs. And we've seen both pitchers now for Austin Peay as well as Stetson. 0-2, and boy, that one was right down Main Street. Died in the middle of the zone. Here in the bottom of the second inning, we've seen some runners on for both squads, but nobody able to.
History, and that's what these programs want to do. They bring in players, and they want them to know. Here's the.
Another called strike 3 looking. We've seen that a few times as well. Put the ball in play, and I think you're going to like that more often than not. And there's a tough play over at shorts. And a great play over at short, getting the out. What?
When I like that location.
That ball. 1 hopper over to second base, and Zugi picks it up and puts it down. So a winding up delivering, airlifted out to shallow right field. Coming in to glove it is Gilman for out number. Back up is Megan Hodem, the leadoff hitter, so we officially flipped it over for. Hit hard through the hole, playing in the infield, ends up biting him, as that's a 1-out single for lefty-lefty matchup. Zugi this time, lifted over the head in a nice play, maybe the double-up opportunity, got her!
For that ball, and then she sets her feet and makes this throw. The only thing is it's a little high, and the leader for them.
The call is up, and the number 7 seeded Austin Peay Governors, and we scorch one through the middle to start it off. Cammie Epley, all-conference selection, showing off the bat.
And that just tells you she's really good at turning the lineup over for them. And
2-2, sparked over to second. Zugi gets it over in time. Now the 3-1, swung on and dribbled through the middle. Runner coming around third, the throw to the plate, not in time. And the first run
scored right over the heart of the plate, and she just stays on top of it, punches it through to center field. And this is why that 9-hitter with that 300 average becomes very important.
Morgan 1 for 1 with the first single of the game. Hammered into center field, or excuse me, I will die right there at the edge of the infield. And brought it. Niemeyer also singled her first time up. Lofty ball over into foul territory and bringing it in for out number.
Next level player.
Hammers that one. Deep. See ya. Lexi Osowski-Anderson knots it up.
And she crushes this ball over straight center. Not a great location, but Osowski-Anderson is all over.
Through, and you see it right there. Second team all-conference selection. A nice quick dribbler over to second, or excuse me, make it first. Nice diving play over to get the.
About who steps up when it matters the most, and when you can do that right away when you go down, if they get to throw that a little more often.
Did it again. Pulled the string for strike number 3.
Elevate it.
That ball lifted into center field and brought in for the third out. So a nice bounce back inning after the. They're going to have to pace themselves. There's a lot of softball to be played, right? But we also have to pace ourselves, our voices. That ball air-mailed over to right field, where it's brought in for out number 1. Team that came into the year coming from the OVC picked to finish 8th in the preseason. Came up with that name. Payoff. Hard hitter over to short. The nice throw got her in time. Teams. Gilman from Winter Park, Florida. You can close out the inning. Hit hard over to third. Off the glove, a backhanded snag. Are you kidding me? Mia Clark up now. She skies it into right field. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
The first pitch in this situation. I just need to throw that out there.
She ended up swinging. And they continue to swing into right field again. A 4-pitch inning. 1 away from 3. And that's what it was, the leadoff hitter. You get the hit by.
Come on, Hobbs.
One strike away now for Hobbs. Swung on and missed, and there is the third out of the inning. A dead heat to the bottom of the 5th inning. We got ourselves a hitter. Number 1, Haley Fox steps in as she dribbles the first one over to Benefield. Had to wait for the hop into the glove for out number 1.
Under control, that's why it's so important to be a strong fielding pitcher.
Come on, Cammie.
Both are mixing in that off speed.
And there is the walk with 1 out here at the bottom of the 5th. And a pitching duel thus far. Next pitch, sputtered over to third. Osowski-Anderson goes to first for the sure out, and out number 2.
And so you want to get the short out. And now, you know, you have Napoli who came up, try to do everything you can to put that ball through the infield.
And that one, helmet level, gives her the free base. Runners on first and
It also keeps you alive, and this is who you want up in this situation. Power hitting Morgan.
the pitch. Got her looking. Another strikeout looking, and Benefield.
Inconsistent.
Payoff. Scorched through the middle for a leadoff single. Zugi gets it started for Austin Peay. OVC Player of the Year last year. Hard hitter over to short. Gets the out at second, and an entanglement of the lower popped up. So the out forced at sophomore. And 309 as of right now, considering the 0 for 2. It's the split grip with the 1-1. The pitch, dribbler over to first, gloved. Thought about the throw down the second, decides against it. So 2 outs, runner.
Right now, and she K'd low and away her last at bat, got throw a deep away.
Just rolling over to third, the throw in time.
Kind of this back and forth, very evenly matched. Both teams.
For 8 Jacksonville. Well, we still gotta get this one in the books. That's a dribbler over to first. Can't tell you how many times we've seen that. 0-1. The roller, the throw, the out. Brianna Robinson now. That one mishit off the bat, the barehanded play. And Osowski Anderson had nothing there. Miles in the Stetson dugout after that one. Next one hit right back to Benefield. She fields her position too. Down to what could possibly be the final inning of the game, but as it stands right, shortstop has made some eye-popping plays over there. 2-2. Excuse me, 3-2. That stays low. Appiag.
Well, you like that if you're Austin Peay, getting that lead off ball down.
Gets the ball down past Napoli, having to field it is Hobbs, and a stupendous throw to get out number. So one hard hit ball, and all of a sudden, Austin Peay by Osowski Anderson. 0-2, hit hard back to Hobbs, the double play opportunity thrown back into center field. Had nothing to lose throwing it there.
Excited there.
Said, well, someone's got to go get it. Harkle Road.
Come on. There you go. Come on, man.
Just pooches that one over to first. So the scoring, the Hatters were picked to finish 11th in the preseason poll, and they are Baxter, number 18. She's got a few homers on ASUN softball championship. First one hard hit over to Osowski Anderson as she takes it off the 2-hopper. Gets the out. They're calling today. Almost hits her, it did.
Right there to be able to wear that pitch.
Brianna Clary sprays it the other way. Catch made in foul. Has the lone RBI for the Hatters today. Stolen base attempt down to second. That one deflects off the runner. She's going to go to third. Her progress was impeded, but she was the ASUN all-freshman team member Hannah Marine in her 30th appearance.
Going for them here in the top of the 8th.
Nice glove and the underhanded toss, a little low, but Marine submarines it for out number. She's 1 for 3 today.
Get that for a strike right on that corner.
Zugi, high dribbler to third. Napoli puts it down. High getter for Austin Peay today. Hit a dead center. Smokes one into the outfield. One hopper off the wall. There's going to be a play at second, but it is missed. You could possibly say that she's due.
Makes the difference and brings across a run.
Macy Roberts skies it just a few feet in front of the circle, but not before Otters down to their final 3 outs of their season. Can they scratch across at least? Napoli dribbles. Osowski Anderson puts it down, out number 1. Big time.
I mean, really, somebody that they look to and have looked to all year long.
Up for 3. The biggest power threat on this team. Hard hitter over to short. Couldn't quite get the handle on it, and they got a runner on first. On Benefield, let's settle down a little bit here. 110 pitches. 1-0. Hit to Osowski Anderson, to second, to first. Not in time, but they get the out today. down to their final out. Can they stay alive, or will the Governors shut the door? That one gets away. Runner now in scoring position, and things have gotten a lot easier for Stetson. 2-1, hit hard into left field. Runner coming around third. The relay. Got her!
That brings home the win, and a beautiful relay. What a game right there. I mean, you tip your hats. What a well-played game by both teams right now.
And get the sticker ready. They advance. They will play in their Game 1, Day 2 matchup again.